Welcome to So Seriously. I'm Heather.
And I'm Carrie, your self-proclaimed experts of everything in the middle. So seriously, let's do a summer movie recap.
Okay, because I saw movies.
And I didn't.
All right. Okay, here's the movies I saw at the theater. I'm going to give you the tomato meter.
Okay.
Because you don't want a squashed movie. You don't want a squashed tomato.
No, you don't want
and
a
the
squashed
audience
one.
score. Okay. Twisters.
Not to be confused with the
Twist.
1990s movie.
1996 movie Twister.
Ugh.
This year's has Glenn Powell, who is apparently the man of the summer.
Why do I keep getting that confused? So that's a man. Isn't there like an infamous female actress, Glenn Close?
And I was just about to make fun of you and said, do you know a lot of chicks named Glenn? And then you come up. You totally redeemed
myself. Okay, but so Glenn Powell.
Yep. And
okay.
This the chick in it is Daisy Edgar Jones, but I didn't know really who she was.
Yeah, but I think her name is adorable. Daisy Edgar Jones.
Daisy Edgar Jones.
Daisy Edgar Jones.
I got a 75 on the tomato meter. I got a 91 on the audience rating. So it got a good rating.
Yeah.
I went with my daughter and her friends who had never seen the original, so they were all like, "Oh my gosh, it was so good!" And I want to go chase tornadoes. And I was like, "Reminded me of the first one."
You're like, I knew everything that was happening, and by the way,
but it had a good soundtrack if you like country music.
Ooh, yes.
So yeah, had some good music, and it was it's a good fun flick.
Yeah. Okay. What else did you see?
Okay, this was my surprise of the summer. Fly Me to the Moon. I don't know if it had that song. Fly me to the moon. It had to have it. It's got Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum.
Well, he's nice to look at. Sorry.
It's about the NASA Apollo 11 moon landing. And I went and I had no expectations, which we've talked about. Mm-hmm. That is what makes the best things. Mm-hmm. And it really did. It's not a movie you're going to be like, it's the best movie ever, but it's fun.
Yeah.
So
low expectations is key.
Yeah. And I hadn't heard a lot of hype about it or anything like that. I would recommend it highly. I loved it. But I love space.
You love space.
I love space.
I am afraid of space.
Okay.
I've always, since I was a kid, I was afraid that gravity would go away someday and I would just float away into the world's atmosphere and no one would ever find me.
Well, it's a difference between you and me. I probably didn't know what gravity was.
I think that's why I weigh myself every morning, is to make sure I still got it. I still
got
gravity. Still got it. But okay, if I would see that movie.
Digress.
I digress. Again.
You should see it, though.
Okay.
100%.
I'm always open to movies.
Yeah, and it's a cute one.
Okay.
And you love cute.
I do love cute, yeah.
The other one I think is probably I would guess, most anticipated movie of the summer.
Ooh, yes. I know.
What is it?
Deadpool
and Wolverine.
Oh, it's and Wolverine.
And Wolverine.
Okay.
But it's basically Deadpool 3.
Okay.
With Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. And Hugh Jackman, my son's girlfriend, Riley, actually yelled out in the theater when he came out with his shirt off. Yelled out in the theater.
Do you...
It's now on her list of men.
Yeah. Do you... Ryan Reynolds...
He's hilarious. And cute and adorable.
Yeah, but do you know that he has, the longest list of women that he has, had relationships with?
Oh, he was married to Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, and he was in a serious relationship with Alanis Morissette. And I'm sure there's others.
I just wasn't really sure at first where you were going. Do you know he has the longest list of girls he's been in relationships with? There's another one.
Yeah, I can't think of it. But, and those are just the ones that are publicized.
Yeah.
But I am a total Ryan and Blake fan.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. He's hilarious in the movie. There's a ton of cameos. I probably couldn't even name all the people. There were some that I missed, and later I had to ask my kids, who was that? And because...
cameos are fun.
And it was so fast, a lot of them are fast, but hilarious.
Okay.
Hilarious. It got a 75 on the tomato meter and 95 on the audience.
So it has some good ratings.
Yeah.
Some good ratings.
Good. And some good, visionary, fun candy. The other one that
other people may call that eye candy. It has some fun, visionary candy.
Well, everyone might start calling it visionary candy.
No, yay, hashtag visionary candy.
Visionary candy.
VC.
I'm so VC.
You're so VC.
Yeah. It's the new thing.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that, Carrie.
I'm like EC. I'm old school. Eye candy.
Duh, that's so
That's
1990.
Okay.
Okay.
Next movie?
The other big movie I saw this summer was Furiosa. It's a mad...
Furiosa?
Furiosa. It is not an Espanol movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a Mad Max. It's actually Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Have you seen any of the Mad Max movies?
I remember Mel Gibson being in them in the 80s.
Oh, back in the 80s,
yeah,
maybe?
Yeah, he was Mad Max.
And then
he always rode a bike.
Yeah, and Tina Turner was on the... was on the soundtrack.
Okay.
We don't need another hero.
Okay.
I think that was it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So it's a Mad Max movie with the chick from
the
Chess Show.
The Chess Show. The redhead.
I don't know, the main character.
Yeah.
Yep. Anya Taylor-Joy.
Okay.
I guess that's her name. And more visionary candy.
More visionary candy.
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh. I like Liam. You like Chris.
I love Chris
So if we ever
Hemsworth.
had to choose, at least we could choose.
Wow.
Our studio audience is a little fired up tonight.
And amazingly, okay, this one got a 90 on the tomato meter, the highest rating, and then an 89 on the audience meter. So this was the top one.
The top rated
I guess
one.
Twister's got a 90. Okay.
Furiosa.
Furiosa got the top for the tomato meter.
Okay.
So those are the ones that I saw in the theater. Carrie, what did you see in the theater?
Despicable Me 4. Go watch it. You will not be disappointed.
Carrie, how old are your children?
It's not about the kids.
Carrie, how old are your children?
21, 19, and 15.
Okay. Who did you have to force to go with you?
Teddy, the
15-year-old.
15-year-old. Yeah. And, hey,
He loved it.
no. He loved that I gave him a box of candy and popcorn and it was great. But honestly, okay, I love Kristen Wiig. So almost anything you put in Kristen Wiig in, I'm pretty much a huge fan of. Also love Steve Carell. But so Kristen Wiig actually in this Despicable Me 4 movie reminds me of our friend Kristen Palmer.
Oh.
And so
So she's fabulous.
So she's fabulous. So and Kristen, I hope you watch this, but so when I watch those movies, I'm always I just feel like it's so Kristen and it just tickles me and it's happy. Tickles me in a happy way.
In a happy way.
Is there a different way?
I don't know. You
Okay.
tell me.
No, there's not. But so that's the only movie that I went to.
We watched Despicable Me 1 when we were in Florida visiting my little nieces.
And you loved
And
it?
we turned it off early because they all had to go to bed. And the next night, John, my 21-year-old, was like, am I the only one that's kind of was bummed that we had to turn that off? And so we all had to sit down and finish it because he wanted to finish watching it.
That makes me happy.
That was the first time you'd ever seen it.
No, he had seen it forever ago, but I guess, I don't know. He was just we turned it off at the best part.
Yeah, no, the Despicable Me movies they're
funny.
cute. They're super cute.
It's just so puffy! I love that part. Okay, any movies you didn't get to see that you wanted to see this summer?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that you're aware of.
No.
Okay, mine was Inside Out 2.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of going to get Inside Out 2, I got a piercing. It was between the two things. We tried to get both squeezed in. We couldn't make both, so instead we went and got pierced.
So now you have a lasting memory.
And then there's a few I've been looking at on TV that I've been seeing things for. TV! Without the VC! Well, actually, there is because Glenn Powell, not Glenn Close, the man of the summer, is in a show on Netflix or a movie called Hitman. I think it came out at the beginning of the summer.
Okay, I have seen parts of that.
Okay. Did you fall asleep?
I fell asleep,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, it got a 95 on the tomato meter, 91 on the audience meter. I haven't seen it. I want to see that one.
Yeah, I think what I remember. So I'm notorious for not staying awake
No, you don't.
for a whole episode of almost anything. But what I do recall is that it was entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one was on Apple TV Plus with Matt Damon and Casey Affleck. They've been promoting it a ton on Apple TV Plus. It's called The Instigators. Sadly, it got a 41.
Oh.
And then a 56 for the audience.
That is, I like Matt Dean. I like both of those actors.
I'll still watch it.
Yeah, give it a shot.
And y'all have low expectations, so maybe it'll be fabulous.
And you might be pleasantly surprised.
I know.
So, okay. So seriously.
Yes?
Summer movie recap. You win, I lose.
Yeah, but hey, you got me.
But I've got you to keep me going.
What have you been watching?
Yeah.
On TV, at the theaters? We'd love to know. What's your favorite show of the summer, favorite movie of the summer?
Comment below because I would love to sleep through your recommendation. I kid.
Thanks for watching. Here's our gift to you.
Summer movies, take 2.
Take 2. Okay. Did you fix your hair?
Hey! I was gonna,
sorry,
yeah, wait, look at the elbow and, oh yeah, and we're gonna make this one fast,
Okay.
I forgot.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
Here's the movie.
Sorry, so sorry.
Anywho,